Welcome back to another episode of Out of Ore. Um, Everything is going fantastically for us, and I have a surprise because I decided to do a little bit of prospecting into the mine further to see exactly how deep we can do the vein for pay dirt, and I have a surprise for you. Our mine is about to get a lot more profitable, so it's great news. At least I think it's great news because then I can expand some more. I finished expanding the dirt out on this side so we have more ease of access into our hopper. I am going to upgrade our power supply later on um, to where I don't have to turn on both of these at the same time. I would much rather have them just constantly on. So I might get rid of the generator and put some wind power so that way I ain't got to worry about fuel. We are still processing the ore that we got the last time. We're also going to expand our smelter. We're going to get two smelters, two wash plants. In our last episode, we also built the tower, the quest for the tower. So what we are going to do today is we are going to finish up our mine for to prevent it from collapsing. As you can see, it's still collapsing on us. But this is where the exciting point is. So if we go into the mine here, right here, not that far away, we have what was this again? I think this is blasted rock. Yes. And then this is cool. So that's actually very exciting. I was using Draymite, so I didn't want to go too far because it was collapsing some of the stuff, and then I just decided to go ahead and go through here and blast it with something else that actually just deletes the material. So without further ado, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and dig some and see exactly what we're working with. Um, and I'll see you guys in just a matter of seconds.
Alright, everybody. So, welcome back. It is nighttime. It has been, I swear it's been nighttime like this for the longest time. I spent an hour in real life actually digging out our mine. I shore up some things, um, added some supports. I gotta fix this part. I didn't realize that I brought it in when I did that, so. But our coal vein seems to run vertically instead of horizontally. So, might have some issues there. I am gonna make a branch off tunnel here anyways, to see what else I could find. But if anything, we can use some TNT, bring the material down, scoop it out. No big deal. However, our blasted rock right here, this vein seems to go on forever. So we will be able to make concrete pretty soon, um, with no very big rush or hurry. Um, and we could just do away with this wood stuff. I mean, it looks nice, but let's be honest, I don't want to keep going over and cutting down trees. I've already destroyed half this valley here with all the trees and everything. Um, our production capabilities are going to be expanded. So in the meantime of doing the mining and stuff, we have gotten a lot of ore. We'll go ahead and just sell these two dirt piles here. Um, And then our coal, we've gotten a lot of coal, a lot of blasted rock. We're still going through a hopper of it right here. Um, Once that is done, it'll be pretty easy to identify what we can do, what we cannot do. I was looking around a little bit at some of the stuff, so like the concrete mixer and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and buy one of those. And I think that might be all we need just to make concrete. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not a rocket scientist. I don't know what the game calls for. We are gonna buy another wash plant and another ore smelter, because we need to keep up with production demands. Uh, what production demands, you might ask? Well, that's simple. ours. So, don't know why I am playing in first person. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I mean, it's not where I want it to go, but let's try it again. That is not where I wanted to go. And then our little concrete mixer is just gonna go right here. All right, let's see what we need. We need water and cement. Hmm, water and cement. It's weird. And it's not weird, but it's kind of little awkward considering the wash plants don't require water. Okay, we're gonna split up the gold ore, the diamond ores, stuff like that. So while that is going on, is everything done here, or is it still going? It is still going. That's not that bad, actually. So, we're gonna do... Alright, let's see here. Mm-hmm. Do 805 in each one. And then for the silicone,
we are going to do 147 per each one.
see, it's gonna take 80 minutes just to manufacture 805 gold bars. And we are just gonna do 999 for each one of these. And then
For the ruby ore,
351. And then for the diamond, it's gonna be 164. And then this one is going to have... Did I not? There we go. And we're just going to do both of them. Alright, so we got that going. So now we need to make... We got to figure out how to make concrete.
we do have blasted rock. So, to get past blasted rock, we need to create a secondary production line, and we need to use where was it? What was I looking at? Cone crusher? No, that's crushed rock. Okay, so jaw crusher. So we'll do it in a hopper. It'll come out as crushed rock, go into a cone crusher, and go into gravel. So it'll probably be I have to figure out how to do that. It'll probably be hopper, belt, jaw crusher, belt, cone crusher, straight into a storage. So that would require another line, which we could probably do it over here. Perhaps. Let's just go ahead and buy the equipment. Let's see what it does. So let's just sell this stuff that we have in here right now. And we're gonna buy, man, these are so expensive. Okay, so we're gonna buy a jaw crusher, a cone crusher, and then we are going to buy another storage. and a hopper. And then I will see you guys after we have everything built up.
All right, so we got it. It's not pretty looking or anything. I did go ahead and add a light for aesthetic purposes. I like it. I think it looks nice. So it's a basic setup. We'll go ahead and turn this on. So we got our hopper, jaw crusher, cone crusher, and then our storage bin. So we're gonna go ahead and pull out uh, the blasted rock, and we're gonna see if this is gonna work. If this works in the future, we'll probably make like a separate cement factory, you know, like cool little cement thing. So let's see how this works for us. Hopefully it doesn't miss it. Yeah, look at that. We got gravel going. Woo! Uh, uh, uh. Yeah. So we're gonna see how much it is, because we're probably gonna end up having to buy. So we buy generator fuel. So we're probably gonna end up having to buy the water. So let's see how much that is. $80 a barrel. Ooh. Mm. That's one of those things that's kind of like, is it worth it or is it not worth it? You know? Look at oil. Oil sells for $95. That's wild. $30 a log. Pay dirt tailings. Leftover from the process of separating the ore from gravel. Hmm. Interesting. All right, let's check this out. See what we got. See if it's empty first, actually. That's empty. That's empty. And that's empty. 3,146 gravel. So we're going to go ahead and shut off our generator just to save ourselves some fuel. Oof, we burned through a lot of fuel. But that's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. Got ourselves a gravel plant going. Now we can actually make cement with the gravel. So 4 water, 8 cement for one single block. Wow. Hmm. You know what? What's that take? Takes 2? Let's go ahead and try to make some, actually. What am I doing? Hello? Buildings, workbenches, wash plant. Yeah. So let's go ahead and
Take this gravel out. And we're going to refine it into 314
pieces of cement. It's going to take 36 minutes to make that. Let's see how much gravel sells for. $38? It's not bad, actually. Let's see how much this coal sells for. So our coal vein is pretty much non-existent at this point. So we'll probably keep this coal, 45,000. Yeah, so we'll probably keep this coal in here for a little bit. I tried earlier. I tried to hook it up directly to the storage, like the crusher and everything. I tried to hook it up directly to this and just run it this way because it would have all fit, excuse me. But for some reason the gravel wouldn't come out of the storage. So probably did that a little bit wrong. Probably not. I don't know. I'll have to mess around with it a little bit. But our future is looking bright. Very, very bright. Once we figure out where this seam is going, we'll figure out what to do from here. But blasted rock, man, blasted rock. Without further ado, I appreciate you guys stopping in and watching, and that'll be the end for this video. Um, it's great. I'm actually I'm actually excited for this. We've grown pretty decently, a lot more faster than what I thought we were gonna grow. But all right, thank you.